Hello, welcome to Tony Clown Sunday School class. It's good to have you today. Yeah, today is the final of the FIFA 2026 World Cup tournament. Yeah. It's been drama since the beginning of this World Cup, and today will be the last episode in this series. Yes, because the World Cup is ending today, so today will be the last episode. We're going to be talking about TEAM, team. Alright, so before we say anything further, let us open the scriptures. We'll be reading from Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 12. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. And one standing alone can be attacked and defeated, but two can stand back to back and conquer. 3 is even better, for a triple braided cord is not easily broken. Okay. Everything that I've said here is talking about team. Yes, team of 2, team of 3. But in football, how many players make one team? Correct, 11. Now, I'm going to be explaining what each letter in the word team represents. The alphabet in the word team. I'm going to be explaining what each of them represents. Are you ready? Let's go! The first letter in the word team is T. And what does T stands for? T stands for together. What did I call it? Together. In a football team, we have, as I said earlier, 11 players on the field. Now, these 11 players, they have to play together for their team to win. If one of them is trying to play alone, trying to do it alone, I'm telling you, they are going to lose. So what is the lesson here for you? It is the fact that in life, God did not create you to live alone. He did not create me to live alone. He put us in a family. And our family too, we have a church. You have a school. You are not the only one in that school. And your community, you are not the only one there. That is because God wants you to be in a team. He doesn't want you to do life alone. Immediately something is making you to want to stay alone, to want to be alone. Just know that you are heading towards failure, because we cannot do life alone. Let that lesson enter your head. The next alphabet is E. And E stands for everyone has a role. Everyone has a role. Using the World Cup team as an example, let us pick, Cape Verde. If you remember, Cape Verde has this very, very intelligent keeper, Vocinia. You will notice he's more like the best keeper of the tournament. He can catch any ball from any angle. But guess what? Imagine that he remove his hand gloves to keep and enter and trying to become the striker. He wouldn't get all the fame. He will not get all the thumbs up he got for being a very good keeper if he had left his post to go and be doing the work of a striker. Now, imagine Haaland too, leaving his work as a striker and trying to become a keeper. We won't hear Haaland in this tournament. You see, just as everybody has their role to play on a football pitch, that is the same way every one of us on earth have our own role to play. In life, God has given every one of us a special purpose, a reason why He has created us, or a special task, a special ability. You don't have to copy what somebody else is doing. Just do what God has called you to do. The greatest purpose of all is why God has created you. You need to figure it out too, so that in your world, you will play your own part. The next alphabet is A. Always encourage. In this World Cup, you will notice that when a player scores a goal, everybody will run to that player and hug him, shouting goal. Now, if a player is supposed to score a goal and he missed the goal, maybe a penalty, did you see any one of them going to slap him or say, you are not okay, that you don't know how to play? They don't discourage themselves. Even when they fail, they still encourage themselves. That is how teams do. They always encourage each other, even when it is good or when it's bad. So the lesson for our life here is that God wants us to encourage each other with our words and our action, and that we should not use our words and action to tear people down. That is the lesson God will want you to learn from the word A. Always encourage others. And the last alphabet is M. Correct. And it stands for make Jesus the captain. Make Jesus the captain. Now listen. If you notice in the World Cup, you will see that there's always one player that used to wrap his arm with something, a band, and sometimes they write C on it or captain. Now, that player is the captain of the team. On the field, what is expected of every other member of the team is that they listen to that captain. And whenever anything is wrong, you notice the ref will call the captain alone to come to him, not every other person. Now, in life, you are supposed to make Jesus your own captain. As long as Jesus is your captain and you are always listening to him, you are always following his instruction, it is sure for you that you will have a beautiful life. Yes, just as the footballer obeyed their captain, followed the instructions of the captain, and they turn out to have a good game, that is also how you should listen to Jesus and make Jesus your captain. Now, in conclusion, a football team doesn't become the champion because they have individual players that can play very well. Yes, for example, Portugal. They have a lot of good players in their team, but something was lacking, and that is team-mindedness. They did not play together as a team, and because they did not play together as a team, they were knocked out of the tournament very early. In the same way, God wants us to be in a team. He doesn't want us to be alone. He doesn't want us to live alone. He doesn't want us to do things alone. That is why He has put us in a family, in a church, in a school, in a community, so that we'll have people around us. And that is the end of our series, Bible lesson from the World Cup. Tonight, the final match will be happening between Spain and Argentina. So I want you to predict who is going to win and who is going to lose. Put your prediction at the comment section. Thank you for watching today's Study Clown Sunday School class. Always remember, as I used to tell you, share with somebody. Like and subscribe if you have not subscribed. It's time to say bye bye. Say bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.